Hi guys, for this pick a card, we're going to be channeling Law of Assumption. For those of you who don't know what this is slightly different from Law of Attraction. So in order to manifest the things you guys want, you guys already have to act as if you already have it. Very similar, slightly different. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Jennifer Aniston talking about it. I don't think she refers to it as Law of Assumption, but it is Law of Assumption. So we're going to be channeling that. We're going to be seeing what it is you guys should be acting like in your life currently that you already have, so you can obtain this. And we're going to do that by, we're going to choose a random page from both books for each pile. So for pile 1, I'm going to stop on a page for both of these. I'm going to read it. If it resonates, then fast forward to pile 1. I'm going to do the same thing for pile 2. But before we begin, I just would like to ask you guys to put the video on pause, try a psychic exercise, see if you're able to channel, get visions, or hear or feel anything intuitively in regards to which reading is yours. Is it going to be pile 1? Is it going to be pile 2? I would like you guys to do this before you guys hear whatever page I stop on. Because even if you've never seen anything, felt anything, heard anything, I do believe after practicing, you guys can eventually tap into this type of energy. And if it doesn't work in this video, maybe try one of my older videos. But I would say give it at least 5 to 10 minutes, and definitely let me know in the comments below if it works. I am curious. I do offer private readings if interested. Links are below. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, my podcast, and TikTok. And thank you guys for watching, okay? All right, so for pile 1, if these pages resonate with you, you are only 17 seconds away from 68 seconds to fulfillment. With only a few seconds of focusing your attention on a subject, you activate the vibration of that subject within you, and immediately the law of attraction begins to respond to the activation. The longer you keep your attention focused on something, the easier it becomes for you to continue to focus upon it because you are attracting through the law of attraction. Other thoughts or vibrations that are the essence of the thought you begin with. Within 17 seconds of focusing on something, a matching vibration becomes activated. And now, as that focus becomes stronger and the vibration becomes clearer, the law of attraction will bring to you more thoughts that match. At this point, the vibration will not have much attraction power, but if you maintain your focus longer, the power of the vibration will become further reaching. And if you manage to stay purely focused upon any thought for as little as 68 seconds, the vibration is powerful enough that its manifestation begins. When you repeatedly return to a pure thought, maintaining it for at least 68 seconds in a short period of time, hours in some cases, or a few days in others, that thought becomes a dominant thought. And once you achieve a dominant thought, you will experience matching manifestations until you change it. Again, pile 1. I have personally led several tour groups to the, I can't pronounce this, Kumbh. I can attest that when bathing at that holy time and place, the river is like nectar. The experience is ambrosial. The result is blissful, and the transformation on mind, body, and spirit is dramatic and permanent. For information about how you can experience this blessing, visit our Kumbh. In the next chapter, we will learn traditional yogic practices from antiquity. Antiquity? Sorry, guys. That will help us awaken our third eye. And the chapter of this is Nectar of Immortal Life. Okay, so if that resonates in some way, somehow, feel free to fast forward below to pile 1. All right, pile 2. The thing that we see that most commonly trips you up is that in the contrast, which is necessary and valuable to help you give birth to a rocket of desire, often there is an activation of many kinds of jumbled energy. Usually, in order for you to know that you want something, you have to pretty well have chewed on details or events that have helped you know what you do not want. In other words, when do you speak most clearly about wanting to be well? Usually when you are less than well, correct? When does your strongest desire for more money really kick into high gear? Most likely when there is not enough money. When you are confused, that is when you want more clarity, right? When you are overwhelmed, isn't that when you want more serenity? And when you aren't bored, isn't that when you want more stimulation? Remember the creative workshop process. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. And when you are bored, isn't that when you want more stimulation? Remember, the creative workshop process comprises 3 steps. Number 1, ask. That is easy. You do it all the time. 2, answer the asking. That is not your work. Source energy does that. Number 3, allow. Be in the receiving mode of what you are asking for. It is important that you realize that steps 1 through 3 are different. When you are focused upon or praying for something you really want or need, often you are not a vibrational match to the thing you want. Instead, you are a match to the absence of it. When the bills all come at once, there is not enough money to pay them, and you feel frightened and fearful and say, I need more money. Or you try to use more positive words such as, I want more money. You are doing step 1. You are setting forth your desire, but you are not in step 3, so you are holding yourself apart from what you are asking for. You are continually asking. You cannot stop asking. Contrast is evoking the desire from you. Your real work is to find a way to be in the receiving mode. It is similar to wanting to receive a satellite or a radio signal. To do so, you have to set your receiver on the same wavelength as the transmitter, or you are going to get static. You are not going to get a clear signal. In like manner, you recognize the alignment of your transmitted and received signals by feeling the alignment of your emotions. In other words, when you are out there in that raged place where you are feeling frazzled and frustrated or angry and hurt, you are out of alignment. Okay, pile 2, one more. Place your hands on your lower abdomen. Press and release your abdomen and then move your hands upward, pressing and releasing, proceeding toward your heart. Then begin at the back of your waist, moving upward. Press and release your lower back, upper back, sides, and move gradually toward your heart. Then squeeze your left hand with right hand, pressing and releasing. Move up the inside of your fingers, palm, wrist, lower arm, inside of elbow, upper arm, left armpit, and left side of chest toward the heart. Then press and release the outside of your left fingers, back of the left hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, and chest. Do the same on your right hand and arm, while squeezing and releasing with left hand. Next, unfold your legs, grasp the left toes with your hands, right hand on the bottom and left on top. Squeeze your toes, pressing and releasing, then move your hands up to your left foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, thigh, buttock, abdomen, and back. Press and release while moving all the way to your heart. Do the same with your right toes, and then press and release gradually, moving toward your heart. This tone-up activates your acupuncture meridians, increases your pranic flow through your natus, and increases your life force energy. So if somehow these resonate with you guys, feel free to click the link below to pile 2. All right, I'm going to start off with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. All right, so let's light some of this before we begin channeling and pulling cards. Okay, so by law of assumption, what should you guys be acting like you already have? By law of assumption. I feel like I get this for pile 1 often. I'm seeing this tree, and I always think of like wisdom, knowledge, information. And then I'm seeing like the cosmos, and there's something about intuition mixed in. And there's like this hole in the middle of the tree, and I feel like somebody's coming out of it with like a big hammer. So I'm thinking of tools. And all of this is like happening in the dark. So what should you guys, you know, assume you already have, act like you already have? The tools to, the tools for guidance, the universe, your spirit guides, your higher self, your intuition. You guys may feel that you don't have it fully, or you're not fully connected. Why am I seeing like a glass slipper? So obviously that's Cinderella. And I feel like, oh my God. I feel like there's, what is that bracelet called on the ankle? I feel like this is on her. So she's like restricted. All right, let's pull cards, and then I'm going to channel some more. Law of assumption. What should you guys be acting like you already have in order to get this? Oh, no. This one. Seven of Cups. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. Four of Swords. Okay, I was gonna say your deepest desires to be in touch with yourself, maybe to understand yourself, know yourself. Maybe you guys feel like you don't really maybe you guys want to understand yourself on a higher level, because Four of Swords talks about meditating, going within. Seven of Cups can talk about choices, decisions, options, not really being sure, our deepest desires. The Tower in reverse, getting the ground beneath your feet. Oh, Three of Wands in reverse. So nothing's going to give this to you except you guys, is what I'm getting. So you got to give it to yourselves. I'm going to channel it some more, but that's what I feel like is coming through intuitively just by looking at the cards. Because the Tower in reverse is speaking about needing to become grounded again. There could be like something upsetting, a shakeup, but it's like you need to get stable in your life. You need to focus. You need to regain, you know, yourself again. Sorry, I'm just looking. I'm seeing things come through in the card. You guys may feel like you don't make the best decisions on your own. So you guys may constantly be looking for outsiders to help you. Because when Three of Wands is straight up, this is like waiting for the ships to sail in, come in. I'm sorry, the ships to come in. One way of looking at it. Like, it's like we're waiting in anticipation for something to happen here. Like there's going to be a journey or something. You're kind of like waiting for things to turn around. But it's like the message here is you guys are the only ones that can turn things around. You guys have the tools is definitely what's coming through. And bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, going to soothe their waters. Being able to make this a reality in the physical world, not just in your head. Seven of Cups is also daydreaming energy. So let's channel this some more. What should you guys be acting like you already have? I feel like the drive, the willpower, as well as possibly a companion or loyalty from another is maybe what you guys lack currently, but you guys need to be acting like you have it. I'm going to open my eyes. So this is also where that quote comes from. It's already within you, you know, like, because if you give that energy to yourself first and you stick with it for a while and you don't give up, you'll eventually attract that energy to you. There can be no other way because your frequency is there, and only matching frequencies can match you. That's why when we're like kind of like bitching and moaning about people, when we attract like lower vibrational people, it's like, well, the energy is showing somewhere in our lives, somewhere. It's not just that we're empaths and narcissists are attracted to us because we're so giving. It's like, it's a little more than that. Like, we're not showing up somewhere in our own lives, and it could be because it's not just because we're so giving, we're so this, we're so that. Like, there's something within us that we're either not cognizant of, or something, because people like that and the energy that they're in, the frequency, whatever, however you want to word it, that's where we're at too. Otherwise they wouldn't be in our lives. Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. So what I get from this card is, again, I'm going to repeat myself, giving that energy to yourself. Ooh, Six of Swords, going to soothe their waters. Ooh. Knight of Swords in reversed. So this is definitely, this is what I was channeling as maybe not feeling like you have the drive, the motivation to do anything. Three of Cups in reverse. And then Death in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. What I'm seeing here is the energy you guys should be like acting, like pretend you're in a movie, your own movie, is stop going to things outside of you that maybe feel good in the moment, whatever. It's like a temporary high, but then just like remind yourself what happens after that high. It's like a low is what's coming through. I almost feel like seeing the Cinderella with the ankle bracelet. It's like almost like stop yourself from going to outside things. This is why Knight of Swords is coming through in reverse. Five of Cups. You guys may not like the idea of any of that because you guys may feel like mentally you don't do well because of feeling alone, but it's temporary. It would change if you give it time. It's not gonna stay that way, is what I'm picking up on. So let's channel this a little more. Pile one. What by law of assumption should be acting like the root chakra is coming through right now. By law of assumption. Why am I getting this energy of like stay home? Something happens when you guys are out with other people. So I'm a little confused by what I just saw, but I felt like I was seeing red, and then it's like when you're out with other people though, I felt like I was seeing blue. So blue represents the throat chakra. I wasn't seeing you guys do any of this, but then I'm seeing you guys walk away from everyone. Law of assumption. How should you guys be acting? I feel like the message here is kind of like going, okay. In order to get this type of energy that you guys are looking for, which is what I feel like it is, more than a material thing, it's more of like something with substance. I feel like you guys need to kind of tap into that energy of being alone in order to trust your intuition, because maybe why the blue was coming through when you're with other people maybe your intuition gets shut down if you vocally express things. So maybe if you express your intuition out loud, people shut it down, and therefore it's like you shut it down. So there's no, you know, I don't know, no journey ahead of you, no ships to sail in, come in, whatever. There's no celebrations. It's like you don't feel good, because it's like you're shutting your own intuition out. And this could be because others don't agree with it. So I almost feel like you guys need alone time, a little bit of alone time at least, enough to maybe see if your intuition, even though it doesn't agree with other people. And when I say intuition, I just mean like maybe the things you express, because again, the tree was coming through. So this could be like wisdom, information, knowledge, your ideas on the cosmos, the universe, whatever. And it's like, it's not being reflected back to you guys. So it's like, you guys feel like you're shut down, or, I don't know, your opinions aren't appreciated. Something like that is definitely coming through. And it creates like this sadness or loneliness for you guys. But I feel like you guys aren't wrong on what it is you're either expressing or you feel. It's just like your guys' people don't, you know, I don't know, enjoy the same things or express the same things or understand the same things is what I'm picking up on. So it's like there should be kind of like a death to that. I feel like you guys have to learn who you're talking to, really. Okay, what should you guys be doing for law of assumption? Tulip, great passion. Ooh, what is this? Well, you are highly thought of, great passion. I feel like you guys have, like I said before, you guys have the tools, but maybe outsiders make you guys feel like you don't. Because Knight of Swords, when it's straight up this, I mean, it depends how it's coming through in a reading, but it's smart energy. Yeah, it can be unfocused energy, but regardless, it is smart. It's swords energy, it's air energy. And I think what's also coming through is that you guys should maybe stop doubting yourselves. Oh, clouds, temporary problems. I feel like the universe supports like your thoughts, Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I think it's like your guys' people that you feel like don't understand the things you guys express. I don't even know if you guys were expressing it, to be honest. Like I said, it was a little odd how the vision was coming through. It's like what I was channeling is either like you guys need to learn who to express these things to, or either like you do express these things and it gets shut down. It's one of those. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, okay. So I would say, how should you guys like be acting? That you guys do know whatever this thing is, that you guys are very smart, have this knowledge, and know who to share it with and who not to share it with. Okay. How should pile 1 act for law of assumption? I feel like the message is like, if you guys get angry, don't get angry. Just follow your own light. And the light is basically your guys' truth and the thing you got, the things you guys know to be true. And just know that you do know, and don't focus on, I feel like what I'm seeing is either the negative or maybe this like opposition energy where people don't agree with you or think the same things. I feel like these are conversations. I'm seeing the number 8. It's like turning into the infinity symbol. So these could be things about, again, what I was channeling in the beginning. Your intuition, higher wisdoms, occult stuff, esoteric stuff. Or you could be experiencing 8th house-like things, because again, what else was coming through was that you guys may not feel motivated, and you may have trouble finding loyalty or something like that. Oh, diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. So 8th house things, there can be money within this, so maybe that's why the number 8 was coming through. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, and I just said money. Okay, so maybe you guys, like another message is coming through that you guys need to act like you have money. Older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Okay. So this could be someone you're dating or a father. Oh, a hand. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Bottom of the deck. Pin. New job, career. Okay, so let's channel this. How should you guys be acting? For law of assumption, how should you guys be acting? So I'm seeing this barrel in a river. And I feel like the water is like representative of like your guys' emotions, your feelings or your intuition, things like that. And the 8th house is a water placement. And I am seeing the cosmos. I feel like I'm seeing the part of fortune glyph in astrology, which part of fortune, this is that energy in our natal chart, which will, it's like that energy, if you like tune into, this will bring you luck, this will bring you some type of fortune, money. Wait, I want to see something. Hold on a second. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or gold. Okay, so I feel like the water is what you guys feel is lacking, because I feel like that's that whether it's intimacy or connection with other people, because you can't express yourself fully because, I don't know, either people don't understand you, agree with you, or something like that. Sorry, hold on. So, ooh, death in reverse. That's Scorpio, that's 8th house energy. Let's channel this. Okay, sorry, I want to channel it a little more. So how should you guys be acting to create things in your life through law of assumption? What I'm getting is that self-love and self-care and possibly a little bit of isolation, to be loyal to yourself, to give yourself, you know, I don't know, affirmations, you know, positive things, saying positive things to yourself, to give yourself these emotions instead of looking for it outside of you. It's pretty much the same message over. So I'm going to try to take a different spin on it. And see, you know, what could possibly be creating this at this time for you guys. Maybe this will give you more clarity. All right, so just thinking here, I want to ask the question. Why should pile 1 be manifesting this energy at this time? Honestly, it's not bad energy. It's pretty much self-love and, you know, going within type of energy. But what has brought this on? I'm going to start channeling. What has brought this on for pile 1? I feel like I'm seeing kind of like a picket signs, something like that, like against what's supposed to be you, I believe. So 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. So what I'm picking up on is that earlier message where there kind of isn't this, it's almost as if there isn't positive energy when you leave your home type of thing. And it's like you're seeking that. And you may get that in increments or a little bit, but it's like it's not enough to fulfill you. So I feel like Spirit is asking you to, in order to get this, be alone with yourself for a little bit. 3 of Coins. There was that picket sign. This was coming through as a picket sign. That's so funny. The Lovers. Five of Coins, bottom of the deck. Okay. This could be not going back to things from the past, not willing to, go on a new journey, not willing to make a choice right now, but willing to learn to love yourself, willing to learn how to, what came through before? How to be true to yourself, be loyal to yourself, motivate yourself, be your own type of lover. Because again, it's bottom of the deck is 5 of Coins, so this is 5 of Pentacles, not feeling worthy. I feel like this is why this barrel thing, it's not feeling abundant. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So I'll channel this and we'll leave the reading here, okay? So 6 of Cups in reverse and 2 of Wands in reverse is coming through from other people as well. And I feel like this is what has brought this on. It's like you're not feeling loved, I feel like. You know what I'm seeing? It's that tree again, but it's I'm seeing it differently. I feel like I'm seeing kids and they can't like climb the tree because the branches are too high, but really what it's supposed to be symbolic of is like the kids are trying to like hug the tree. I know this sounds strange, but it's how it's coming through, but they can't because it's almost as if they're not getting that love back because the branches are supposed to be like the arms and the arms are too high. So the knowledge, the information, the tools you guys have, that intuitive information, I feel like also has to do with that you guys have the abilities to love yourselves. And you guys may be looking for it outside of you. I feel like I'm seeing a baby like waiting to get, you know, I don't know, fed or loved or something like that. And I feel like this is somewhere like in your guys' mind. Like this somehow drives like how you guys act. And I feel like it makes you guys a prisoner to people outside of you. Yeah, that's why, this is why Five of Pentacles is coming through at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, it is it's a, you guys probably won't be able to see it, but it's a parent and a child. But in the vision, it was like the parent never comes. So it's a lonely energy. And there is something about loneliness coming through here because Five of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. There's some type of abandonment here. And it's like, you guys got to give that energy to yourselves that you didn't get, or you feel like you didn't get, or you feel that was lacked in. And you have to act as if you already have it. And keep it going until this comes into your life, whether this is in the energy, like in the form of friends, a loved one, so on, so forth. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. All right, bye guys. Hi, Pile 2. Okay, so by law of assumption, what should you guys be assuming in your life already? What should you guys be acting like in your life already that you have in order to obtain? Maybe this is an energy. Maybe this is material items. I'm going to start channeling. By law of assumption, what should Pile 2 already be assuming? Sorry for the background noise. Oh, I feel like I'm being told to put these on. What should Pile 2 by law of assumption be acting like they already have? What is already yours, Pile 2? What is already yours? What should you guys already be what should you guys be acting? Okay, so I put the video on pause because I wanted to channel a little more. So what I was picking up on was like 10 of Wands energy, possibly like in reverse. Like maybe you guys feel like heavy energy currently, but you're supposed to be acting like, I know this is hard to do, but whatever this is, you're supposed to be acting like it's not heavy, everything's already behind you, and that you already know intuitively that you will be fine. You will be intuitively guided. And I felt like I was supposed to pull cards after that because I really was getting the same messages. Because I feel like whatever this heavy energy is, it creates this imbalance within you, and it takes away the knowledge you guys already have, is what I was getting. So therefore, by law of assumption, you guys have to act like you already know that this heavy energy goes away. And I also felt like I was picking up on that you guys do intuitively know that this will go away. But maybe you guys have a hard time seeing this. Queen of Wands in reverse. Justice in reverse. I'm sure you guys can see. Okay. Oh. Seven of Wands. The Emperor. The Hermit in reverse. Okay. Okay, so here's that imbalanced energy, Justice in reverse, that I was seeing. Queen of Wands in reverse. These two combined, I feel like, was that energy of Ten of Wands in reverse. Like, the energy is heavy, but if you guys get into this energy of acting like you know, it'll balance out your energy. And somehow it'll help you guys. Okay, so let me channel a little more. Law of assumption, how should pile to be acting in their life? Okay, so I'm seeing what looks like the Hermit. Yep, I'm seeing these dots of intuition. I'm seeing you guys walk, and what's funny is I'm seeing you guys walk in the light. But following your intuition. I feel like the light doesn't really exist, but it's supposed to be there. Like, as if like you guys are supposed to act as if it's there, like you know where you're going, even though you really don't. And I feel like I'm seeing this arrow point in the dark, like I'm seeing the arrow light up in the dark. And it's you guys following your intuition. And I feel like this arrow then turns into a third eye. So there's something about you guys going possibly into this unknown energy, and it may feel heavy, it may feel uncomfortable, which may imbalance you guys. Okay, there it is. I'm like, Queen of Wands. And you guys may want to control things because it doesn't feel safe. Because it's like, because the light has disappeared and now we're back in the dark. And now I'm seeing like this controlling energy because it's like you want to navigate yourself because you can't see where it is you're going. So by law of assumption, you have to assume that whatever situation you're currently in right now, it's all going to work out. And I know that's so blasé, so maybe something else is going to come through. Let's pull some more cards. I feel like that's usually how it goes. Like, don't try to oppose this energy. Don't try to fight this energy. Don't try to fight the unknown. Because it's like the more you fight this, I feel like it just kind of holds you guys back. Scissors, disappointment and some affair. Well, great worry over nothing. Ooh. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Heart. Great happiness. Bottom of the deck. Kite. Vacation. When I think of a kite, I feel like it's kind of like that going with the flow energy. And I feel like I'm kind of seeing the same message here. Okay, so okay, by law of assumption, how should pile 2 be acting? I'm seeing this door open, but the door is really a book. And there's a lot of light here. And I feel like there's this room that's dark. And because the Hermit showed up before, you guys just have to believe and act as if everything will work out. Because I feel like every time we always think or get nervous as to how something doesn't feel like it's going to work out. It always does, usually in the end, right? I'm sorry, I don't want to forget this. So I'm seeing this balcony, and I feel like this is supposed to be you guys overlooking the balcony. And then all of a sudden, you guys are turning into this thing that represents time. And now it's like turning into your guys's eye. And now I feel like now I'm seeing you guys show back up again. Like now, like that, like now there's an eye in the background behind the balcony. And now it's like you guys aren't that symbolism of time or the symbol of the eye again. Like that does represent you, but now that disappears and now you guys go back into you again, and then there's an eye in the background. And now you guys show back up as yourself. And I feel like overlooking the balcony, there's a bunch of clouds. I feel like the clouds represent something about being unsure, again, like being in the dark about something, and how you guys have to act like you know how it turns out. I'm seeing teeth through the clouds. Hold on one second. I feel like this is what I was seeing as the, like, what do you call this thing? I forget. With the time, with the sand going through it. Not a time capsule, but whatever that thing is. Disappointment in some affair. And then it turns into an eye. Great worry over nothing. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. So this is definitely like the clouds in the background. Great happiness. Okay, let's pull more. Let's pull more tarot. I'm just trying to think based off what I was seeing. Overlooking a balcony. Okay, so when I think of justice, I think of karmic justice, so I think of time. And then the eye, looking through the clouds. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. And I think of Seven of Wands, like, maybe defensive energy or something like that. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Ooh. Queen of Coins. The Devil. The Moon. The Fool in reverse. Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck. Okay. Queen of Coins. Alright, so I'll channel this. By law of assumption, how should you guys... So... Never mind. I'd rather channel it. Okay. By law of assumption, how should pile 2? Okay, again, the door opens, but it's this long ass book. So, and remember in the beginning, I said you have the intuition, you have the knowledge, the information. It's not just like act like you know how to navigate in the dark through an unknown situation. It's like intuitively you already know how to navigate through this. So I'm seeing the same situation applies where it's like
you have the skills, you already know what to do. So act like it, despite you feeling like you may not know how to act like it. And therefore you will manifest that. That's what I'm getting. You know what? I'm going to open my eyes because I want to forget this. You know what I'm seeing? Oh my God, that's what I'm seeing. I love when that happens, when I open my eyes and I look at a card and it's like, that's what I was seeing. So you see this imagery right here? I'm seeing, I was seeing mountains, and that makes sense because the devil represents Capricorn energy, and Saturn rules Capricorn. So what we can think of here is mountains, or like the goat. It's one way to look at it. And I was seeing mountains, right? And I was seeing two people. I was seeing two people, one person on this side and another person on that side. And the energy was like, kind of like looking over the mountains. Like, what are those movies called where there's a quest and they're gonna start this quest? What is it? What's that movie? And there's several different ones, but with that, is it Hunger Games? Hunger Games. Like, but before starting, it's like looking first. Anyway, I don't know. That was the energy, seeing it. Peeking first. So anyway, so the devil represents fears or obsessions. Or that, fears. Oh, okay. I get the message. Because these cards can take on different meanings. It's not always the same meaning. Fears about the unknown. Okay. You know what's funny? Possibly something about stability is coming through here, because we have Queen of Pentacles. And even though the devil isn't stability, it's Capricorn energy. It's funny. The moon is unknown, but the Fool is not going for it. Okay, let's channel it. By law of assumption. There it is again, the purple dots. And I'm seeing this tunnel. This tunnel with tons of, not windows, but it's like a different timeline. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Tons of windows and a hallway. Tons of light coming through. Looks like a cathedral like type of setting. By law of assumption. It's the same message over and over again, that you know how to navigate this and everything will be fine, and therefore it will be. I hate to keep repeating it, but I'm literally getting the same message sent in slightly different ways. And there it is again, the book opening, closing, opening, closing. But now I'm seeing like a nail going through it. So it's like, okay, so this is the moon. So you guys may like get unsure because, again, you don't, like, I don't know, because when the moon comes through, this is technically like Neptune energy. It's the things you can't technically see or pinpoint. It's based off of intuition. Something about by law of assumption, act as if there is some path for you being created. Let's get some clarifiers. For pile 2, law of assumption. Oh. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Boastful? I think it's boastful. Okay. Oh, okay. Cat, a two-faced friend. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Pineapple, reconciliation. Grapes, time to go out and have some fun. It's at the bottom of the deck. Candle, you will be shown the way. Okay, so this is why I'm seeing like something about a path being formed. Okay, so let's channel it for you guys. Law of assumption. I'm getting this hold on. I'm trying to understand this message. Why? Something about by law of assumption. Wait, I'm gonna open my eyes. I'm not understanding how this connects to the beginning of it. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter because I don't want to, whether I understand the message or not, you guys may understand the message, and that's all that matters. So by law of assumption, you guys should ignore any type of peekaboo energy. So this could be maybe your guys' fears going in and out with this whole unknown type of energy. I mean, this whole unknown, like, oh, I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know, X, Y, and Z. Because again, there's this whole, you don't know. You guys have to commit to ignoring your fears is what I keep getting. Ignore this energy. Like, close your eye to it. Shut it out. Act as if it will all work out. Let me see if I see anything else for you guys through these cards. Rooster and arrogant person you should not cross. Queen of Coins. So, one way you guys can look at this, you know, I don't know, rooster energy. You guys may believe, you know, it's not going to work out, that type of thing. Or you guys could like have a negative mindset. And you guys, you know, Queen of Pentacles, you guys can just nurture yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be mother-like to yourselves. give yourselves time, like be kind in this energy of, you know, possible disappointment, where things, you know, maybe don't feel like they're the way you want them to be. You know, Queen of Wands is coming through in reverse. Maybe, you know, if you guys can just be nice to yourselves, like you guys are probably nice to others, right? Give yourself some time on whatever this is. Justice in reverse. Great worry over nothing. I feel like Spirit is saying it's literally worry over nothing. There's definitely duality coming through here. And there's a fear over it. And there could be a fear created because you guys may go back and forth on it. But if you guys can create this energy of Spirit says I'm safe, or I already know, I have this, I have that, or, you know, again, I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, you have to say something to yourself like, I already know, like, everything is working out for me in the way that it should. Everything is happening for me in the highest good. Something like that. Because when you stay in that fearful energy, things just go. And again, I'm seeing like duality here, staying behind the mountains. Seven of Wands. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. The Moon. Boat. Okay, so from what I remember, I feel like it was also the other cards mixed in, and we'll get to that in a second. But this was supposed to be the balcony where you guys morph into time, like the sand capsule, and then like a third eye, and then you're looking out into the clouds, and then all of a sudden it's like an eye looks back at you through the clouds. So wait, hold on, I'm getting another message intuitively. I'm thinking there's this energy of not being able to see clearly through the smoke. There we go, because the moon is involved. Got it. Okay. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. But you guys can overcome this energy through law of assumption by assuming that you do see through the smoke. I think the smoke is the fear. The fear is the illusion. If you guys just pretend that you guys know how whatever this is works out, because this is how it's coming through, is a fear of some type of unknown, some type of issue where you really don't know how to handle it, or you don't know how it turns out, but yet the energy is intuitively you guys really do, but you feel like you don't. But if you act like you do, then you're good. Okay. I think you guys will come through fine if you just get into that energy of believe. So I would say pretend you're like in a movie and like own that shit. Pretend you are the star, you know, kind of like your life. Why not? Literally, why not? All right. Again, I feel like this pile was a mix of what I just channeled before. let's see, the Emperor, which talks about stability, smart, great happiness, reconciliation. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm seeing the book that kept coming through as the door. Oh, reconciliation, the book as the door. That would make sense. And you guys know how to handle a situation. Pineapple. Time to go out and have some fun. So this could be looked at as like the fruit of your guys' labor, the work you guys put into something. Or maybe not putting into something because the Fool is in reverse. Maybe through stability, because again, we have Queen of Coins coming through. And also, again, I'm going to say it. There's something here about intuition because 7 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we can look at this as like choices, options. And yeah, I feel like that was coming through, right? What should I do? Blah, blah, blah. But also 7 of Cups talks about like Pisces energy. It talks about being able to I'm trying to think of how to phrase this, like really tap into that watery energy that's kind of hard to pinpoint. And I think that's also why you guys have a hard time with what this is, whatever this is. Seven of Cups, you know, it's like what are these cups? And I'm not just like BSing you guys. Like we could be talking about your deepest fears here. What are the illusions you guys are like deciding between? Pisces is tricky energy. But again, look, we keep getting all these like happy cards. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Vacation, you will be shown the way. I think you guys just need to go with the flow type of energy and act as if you know it's all going to work out, even if you really don't. All right. So I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. All right. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. We're back. I feel like I ended that reading and I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. You know, I kind of left you guys on that typical thing of what everybody does to manifest for the most part. Just believe you already have it and you have it, or just think positive thoughts and you'll, you know, but like, I feel like nothing specific came through. And I do believe that whatever messages come through, it's for a reason. So if it's not detailed, it's for a reason. But yeah, I'll try to get more information in regards to why that specific law of assumption is coming through for you guys, to try to help you guys out a little further. So with that being said, why like maybe what is this in your life that's currently going on? Okay, in order to, I'm just going to turn this over so I don't see it. What is currently going on in Pile 2's life right now? Where Spirit wants law of assumption. Why can't I speak? By law of assumption, for them to act like they already know what to do. Sorry, I'm just trying to pay attention to what I'm seeing. So I feel like currently in your life, a lot may be going on. So remember the whole imbalance energy? I feel like you guys need that balance energy because there's too many different things going on. There's too many different things going on currently in your life where you guys don't know the outcome. And these things may require you guys to possibly act. There may be some type of movement in your guys' life. When I say that, like a requirement for you guys to do things, not just talk. Like, you guys can't just talk the talk, you guys have to walk the walk, is what I'm picking up on. And these things you guys may have, hold on, I'm gonna open my eyes. You guys may have several different things, I know I'm repeating myself, going on in your life that require you to act, and you guys, it may be overwhelming, something like that. King of Cups. And you guys may get overwhelmed emotionally by it. You guys may not feel like you know how to move. And I feel like this is why it was coming through in the beginning of this reading, that you guys do intuitively know how to move. So stop thinking like you don't. But I feel like a king is coming through because like Mars energy is coming through. Action. And maybe this is why you guys feel like overwhelmed or something like that. So whatever this is in your guys' life, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, let me just channel. Let me be quiet. What is currently going on in your guys' life that Spirit wants you guys to do this law of assumption? Okay, I see now. I see. Like I said before, there's so many different things going on that Spirit needs you to focus on the things that you do know, the things that, or at least to focus on the things that you guys are certain of, or to get you to realize the things that you should be certain of, because you already know certain things that you may not feel confident about within yourself. They're trying to like move you guys towards your light. It's almost as if like they don't want you towards anything that could distract you guys or take you away from I guess I would say like your confidence, because I'm seeing a bunch of trees in the dark. And again, there's something about this energy where you guys may feel like you lack this, but you actually don't. And so it's like you have to act like you already know how things are going to work out in order to, you already have to act like everything's going to work out just fine in order to obtain that energy, something like that. Four Swords going within. It's like they need you guys at peace, because currently things may not be at peace. Knight of Coins. Oh my God, that's exactly what I was seeing. Do you guys see this? You see that window of light? Oh my God, you see that pyramid there in the background? I feel like what's going on currently in your life is not only like movements and actions, but making decisions as well. And it requires like your intellect. And in order to do this, you have to act like you already know, because you guys may feel like you don't know, but you do. Oh, okay. That's it. No more. The Emperor of the Moon again. Bottom of the deck. The Devil. Okay, so basically what I'm getting is that it's your fears that hold you guys back and create this illusion in front of your eyes, so you guys can't see clearly, and it holds you back from stability and possibly from action. So therefore, the reason I channeled this specific like law of assumption right now is because Spirit needs you guys to see clearly currently, because there's decisions to make, moves to make, and they need you to focus and act accordingly. Like there's I'm just getting a lot of movement. I'm not getting like one thing going on in your life right now. I'm getting like your attention is required in different areas in your life. And if you don't act like everything's, you know, calm, cool, collective, then you guys will get caught up in this energy of, you know, I don't know what to do, you know, something like that. Okay, so sorry, I wanted to end it there. Okay, all right, bye guys.